but the commands and related things for Juniper, I am not like aware of it. So that's why I joined in this class to get familiar with Juniper.
Yeah, thank you, Arijit. Yeah. So, yeah, next we can go with Gopi. Yeah, Gopi, your camera is on.
Uh, Good afternoon to one and all. I am Bandari Gopi from Hyderabad. I'm working for Indian Railways, working as a senior section engineer in telecommunication department. Most of our telecommunication related is with routers, switches, and all those things. So to get familiarity with more deeper, so I joined this class.
Okay, so in I think in railway there are Juniper devices being deployed.
We are using Cisco routers for PRS
Okay,
and UTS.
okay. Yeah. Thank you, Gopi. Yeah. Next we can have Aditya.
Yeah, I am Shivraj Sarto from Karnataka. I have so I have the 7 years is working on networking. I have the troubleshooting the switching routing protocols, TCP, and the voice communication telecom providing and CCTV desktop supporting system administrator. I am more skilled that one Juniper how to that one login that one. So, okay. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Aditya. Yeah, Sivraj. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, Sivraj, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I am Shivraj Sarto from Karnataka.
Yeah,
Uh, I am a network engineer L2, senior network engineer. I have 7 years experience in networking. Profile is switching, routing, troubleshooting issue, between desktop
okay,
supporting, voice processing, telecommunications, CCTV, how to overall handling that now inside corporate office. So I have to
okay,
most that one I have Juniper login that one, sir.
okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, so you're coming from pretty good background.
Yes.
So see, and the rest, Guddu and Miraj, I think you are left. So yeah, you can proceed with this. Balachandra also.
Yeah, hi team.
So,
Mira this side.
Yeah,
So
hi Miraj.
I am working as a network engineer with Vodafone Idea.
Okay.
So mostly I'm working with the Cisco, Arista, Nokia setup, and just wanted to a little bit learn about those Juniper as well.
Yeah, hi Miraj. Miraj, you are well more exposed to MPLS, LSPs, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Miraj. Yeah, thank you, Miraj. So we can continue with Guddu.
Yes, sir.
Guddu, you are
Myself,
there.
Udo Kumar, sir. I am from Bihar. Currently, I am working in Vodafone as a network engineer. Total, I have 6 years experience. Mostly, I am working in Cisco and Nokia devices.
Okay.
And I have worked on uh, I have knowledge of the routing and switching also. And
Okay.
MPLS, I know.
Yeah, Guddu. So you are located in means going in Bihar or you are in
No,
Pune?
I am located in Hyderabad, sir.
Okay, Hyderabad. No. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Guddu. Balachandra, I think you have completed
Hi.
or you are
Hi.
there.
Yeah, this is Bala.
Yeah. Hi.
So currently I'm working as a network engineer, mainly in Cisco routing switching. So
Okay.
and also we have Juniper EX series. So just
Sure.
want
Yeah.
to gain get experience on this.
EX, which model? 4650, 3400, 30.
4400 and 4650.
And those are mist deployed.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Juniper Mist is in place along with the Marvis.
Yeah, Marvis I don't have much idea, but you have this
Okay,
discovered from my list. My list.
okay. So we'll see. This is a live demo class today. I have not started yet. Okay, I will share my screen. Just a second if I get an option here. Okay. So let me know if you're able to see my screen. Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I will directly go to the lab. Okay. There are some predefined labs, but which I have made. Okay. Uh, I'll be just giving an overview of ISIS. Okay, ISIS is an IGP protocol. Okay. I will start from basic once you are means we can start. Okay. But for now, I will just give an overview on the lab side. How Juniper works, how what are the OS upgrade procedure, uh, how the interface are assigned, which interface are called the IPv4 interface, which interface are called IPv6 interface, how the routing table is defined, okay, uh, and how the routing table is defined when we have the routing instance, how is it defined. Okay, I'll be also working with you on the EX switches. Okay, the EX switches, I'm working on deploying those so that in further stage where we have let's say after JNCI, if we are proceeding further on the EVPN and segment routing, okay, those part we have also lab being there. Okay, lab prepared. So with so I will proceed with ISIS today. What is ISIS? Just it will be a brief overview on ISIS. Uh, Similarly with OSPF, as you know, ISIS we have it is one of the IGP, which is also working defined in areas. Okay, so ISIS route will be working within an area and outside the area. Okay. So within an area, we called it as level one route. Outside a route between areas and towards other A's, we called it as level two route. So let's say if you can stop me whenever you face any difficulty or whenever you have any query. You are free to ask any query. Okay. Don't hesitate and whatever is there, let it be a small query, whatever is there, you ask. Okay, so in Juniper, basically, the
Sir, I
this
have some
when
question.
tell me.
Yes, so like OSPF required for connectivity IP, but in
Yes.
ISIS requires CLNS. Will you tell me, sir, the CLNS how it's work about
So
CLNS?
see, CLNP and CLNS routing will come. These are the basic means what you can say the packet level side. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and that will come once you understand the basic of what is level one, what is level two. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and this is the once you understand that part, I will let you know on the CLNS and CLNS IP. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank
that is the connectionless network services destination. And see, ISIS is an interdomain routing. Okay. So CLNS and CLNSP are the part of the routing part. Okay, this is the backend of like we have the shortest path calculation. Similarly, we have CLNS destination and CLNS source. Okay.
you. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's say before that, are you aware of the Juniper CLI everything?
I,
Anyone?
I am new.
Okay.
A
No, sir.
little bit experience
I
I'm
also
having.
don't know. Hmm.
Little bit.
Okay. Just to give you see in Juniper, what is there? It is a Linux-based environment. Okay. I am logged into one of the MX device. Okay. Don't consider this Junos. It is a VM based lab. So it is a MX device. Okay. So whatever, if I exit, okay, this is the first part. Whenever you get a new device, okay, you get a new device, you log into the console, you will see this percentage symbol. So this is nothing but the cell mode. Okay. In Linux, cell mode used to come in. Okay. In cell mode, you will be able to see the var details. Okay. Whatever is there in the var. Okay.
Sir, I
So
hope there is a like .qcow version of image you're using, right?
yes, yes. Okay, so this is something on the cell side. Okay, this I will discuss you if you need this, but this will be in depth on the chassis side of the Juniper. This will not be covered in this one. We only covered will be covering the ISS. Okay, so if I check for the interface, like we have interface brief. Okay, if you want to check for the interface level config, you will see like this. Okay. When you say in Juniper, inet is a symbol of assigning of IP for the network. Okay. So whenever you are assigning an IP to the network, it is symbolized as inet. So inet is nothing but the IPv4. Similarly, for inet 6.0 is nothing but for IPv6. Okay. So whenever you see, if you want to see the IPv4 IP address configuration, so you have to type so interface stars pipe match inet. Okay, because simply if you type so interface stars, if it will give you all the detail of the interface which is there. Okay, so in Juniper MX EX switches, you will see G interface, XC interface. Okay, and other interface like this EM0, these are virtual interface for the related FPC, that is flexible peak concentrator. Those are actually the slot where the interface are there, like we have in Cisco. Okay, so as we are going to check for the ISIS. Okay, so ISIS is a single network, is a single autonomous system. Okay, as referred also in routing domain. So what we see, if I build you one,
So, sir, that means it's more like a reap, like reap or
yes, we can say it. So let's say as I was so here, this is simple topology. Okay, so let's say this one I have this border, we have area 1. Okay, and this one we have area 2. Okay, so backbone area will always, there will be a backbone area. Okay, and which will be coordinating with the other area. Okay, similarly, it is similar to the OSPF. Okay, so as backbone area is concerned, a level 2 area is attached to the backbone area. So level 1 is nothing but we intra area. Okay, and level 1, level 2, whenever it is introduced, it is so all the route will traverse to L2, this level 2 router, and it will calculate and again send to L1. Okay, so a level 1 and a level 2 system generate level 1 PDUs into level 1 area, indicate that it is a level 2 attached backbone router for this. Okay, so if I log into, I will show you what are the configuration for ISS. If you want, I can newly configure. So to see for ISS to build, we will have ISS protocol. So first of all, there are 3 rules, means how you will configure ISS between the 3. Okay, here if you see, or else I will do a new lab for you. Okay, that will be helpful. For this theory, if you want to know the theory, just today I will show you the lab. Okay. Theory will go over once we continue the entire syllabus. Okay, so nothing I have. Uh, so I'm adding 3 nodes. Okay, here. So let's say one thing. Okay, so I'm getting 3 router. This is a simple topology. Okay. So consider. So I will today only I will go with ISS level 1. Okay. Let's configure ISS level 1, then we'll go to level 2 in next class once we start the entire syllabus for ISS. So ISS actually will include we have level 1. What is level 1? What is level 2? What is CLNS? Okay, that concept. Then we'll go for the PDUs. What are the ISS PDUs? How the ISS operation takes place? What is PSNPs? What is CSNPs? Uh, CSNPs, like we have PDUs in ISS database. ISS sends CSNPs periodically to all links. Similarly, we have DIS elections, okay, and ISS metric, wide metric. So all this.
Sir, one quick question. So,
Yes.
why we will choose ISIS? Like we have OSPF, or we have IBGP. Okay, if like we want to do the interdomain routing, then why to choose ISIS? What benefit it will provide us?
See, it is ISIS open standard. Okay. So in an enterprise-based network, it is mostly the IGP connectivity. Okay. But in let's say in scaled ISP provider. Okay, I'm talking about the MPLS part. Okay, where we have large backup path is needed. Okay, so there ISIS is helpful because if you want to scale ISIS with traffic engineering, you will have segment routing. Okay, then ISIS backup path will be having high convergence. Means, let's say there is a network outage. The on the primary path, ISS will converge faster, okay, than other routing protocol in the backup path. But normally in day-to-day enterprise, there are two type of network, right? One is the enterprise service provider and the data center network.
Yes. Yes.
Now, okay, so enterprise is nothing but you have your site connecting to the MPLS, and from there you have the POP routers, okay,
Hmm.
and the POP router is going to the DC.
Yes.
Okay, but in scaled ISP provider, if you have not entered into the MPLS, once you enter the MPLS, you have the provider edge router, then provider router that like we have in Vodafone. Okay,
Hmm.
so Vodafone, if you enter the entire ISP
Hmm.
from the Bangalore P side, they will have continuous LSP rerouting happening from one within the provider network. Okay, so there is they have also segment routing in place along with the MPLS LSP, uh, and there is a high convergence of ISS. Uh, Means once there is a route failure happening. Okay.
Hmm.
So that is why ISS is mostly used over OSPF and uh, there are two open-based protocols, so ISIS and OSPF are the preferred IGP for now.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Gaurav, one question. Like in ISPs, like we have also we can use IBGP or like that. Also, we can use BFD as well for conversions. So apart from that, mostly ISP is preferring ISAS only. So is there any specific reason behind that?
IBGP and EBGP, also loop prevention mechanism is very much critical. IBGP only they are referring to route reflector in a mesh topology. So once route reflector is there, if you have to make a simple topology, right, in the provider network, because if you see any complex architecture, you will not be able to find when there is an issue. Okay, so with IBGP, you will have route reflector in place. Okay, so that is why within the network, ISIS will be preferred mostly.
Okay.
Sir, how it is going to like help with the route reflectors? Like, I think in Vodafone, for example, from that perspective, if I'm talking, from
Yeah.
different zones when they're coming, they have these route reflector routers from maybe west zone to east zone, or maybe one circle to
See,
another
see,
circle.
see.
Through that,
Uh, BGP is the backbone. Okay, so it is managing. IBGP is managing routing between within the autonomous system. I am going simple. IBGP is managing routing within the autonomous system. Okay, when you are outside the autonomous system, you will have EBGP. Okay, so now your query is related to IBGP versus the ISIS, right?
correct, yes.
Okay. So see, level 1 and level 2 router in ISS has a faster convergence with IBGP. Okay. And with IBGP versus IBGP, you will have means how you will have loop prevention mechanism which is there in IBGP. One IBGP router will not forward to other one. Okay. Then you create a route reflector. There are route reflector client and non-client. Okay. So route reflector also has limitation that route reflector will forward the route to client but not the non-client. Okay, there is one limitation. Okay. Similarly, if you check with ISIS doesn't have that type of limitation. Okay. Within ISIS level 1 and level 2 router can forward the route within any ACE autonomous system, right? So this limitation factor is working on behalf of ISS, and also if you implement segment routing related in ISS, so ISS will help to converge the backup path. Okay. So TILFA, that is TLFA, backup path is there for segment routing. So with this, you will be helpful. ISS will be helpful a little bit. But there are other advantage of IBGP. So IBGP is raised in certain condition, while uh, ISIS is means used in certain conditions. But ISIS is little bit preferable. Okay. Now, if I go to let's say we will create a lab here. Okay. Now, I just text 10.0.255.2. So these are the loopback I'm assigning. Okay, so let's say this network is 10.0.11.0. Let me write 10.0.11.0/30. So there will be two hosts. Similarly, I will be getting a duplicate. My voice is clear, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clear.
yes, clear.
Okay, so in your day-to-day work, how many of you have exposed to like changes on your network, doing changes, or you are like working on incidents, those part?
So I will be doing the changes. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm also.
One second. One second. Let me find the password. The password is very big, trainer. One second. Give me 5 minutes. I'm just loading the password to all these routers, then I'll continue. Okay. One second. So this is my P1. This is my provider router, and this is my P2. Okay. So here, if I'm logging into BMX4, I'll be assigning IPs. So to enter the configuration mode, we have three modes. Okay. One is edit exclusive. Okay, this will be applicable to the mist part because I will explain you this in shortly. Okay, in EX switches, basically, mostly the EX switches are managed by Juniper Mist. Okay, so Juniper Mist usually synchronize the config every. There is a timer that is hello timer is there. So within that time, every time the Juniper Mist synchronize the configs. Now, what is happening with Mist? If you don't enter to the edit exclusive, if once you type any command, okay, it will again remove that command. Okay, for that reason, you have to enter into edit exclusive because once you enter this mode, you will not be able to, no other user will not be able to do any changes. Okay. So who has access to means who has worked in Mist, Juniper Mist? Anyone?
I just started gaining like just basic.
Okay. Okay. So let's say I'm configuring. So here my interface is G000. Okay. So let's say I'm configuring checking interface G000. So so there are two types. Once you go into the edit mode, okay. Once you go into the edit mode, you can directly check for interface config. How you will see, have to go to 0/0/0 and check for display set. So there is no config related to, or else you can see for so configuration display set. Okay. So like this, you can be able to see the config of the MX devices, EX or SRX. Similarly for root, and the root is the admin password of here. Okay. So here, if I have to set one password for root, that is plain text password, you will have, let's say I'm set up Juniper. Okay. So now, because unless that, it will not be allowing you to configure anything. So I have configured the root credential. Now I'll be configuring the interface. So to configure the interface, we'll go with set interface G000. Then let's say put a description like a link to. Uh, um, so if you're like you need to do multiple, then multiple alphabet. Like if you want to write a sentence, you have to do it with inverted comma. Without inverted comma, it will not take more than one alphabet. Okay. So let's say link to P1. Okay. Then set interface G0/0/0. Okay. You have to get a logical interface. Unit 0 is by default INET 0 IPv4 logical interface. Okay. family, inet. Inet means IPv4. Okay. Then you give the IP address that I have given you. 11.2/30. Okay. I'm giving assigning this interface. Okay.
Gaurav,
This side.
why we use unit 0 in Juniper?
See, this is the part of Linux side. Okay. Unit 0 in Juniper, what is happening? It has Juniper apart from Cisco has a different capability. Okay. Juniper device, it has if you see for Juniper device, let me show you. Okay. So in Juniper device, this you will have routing engines. Okay. Yeah. So you can see this slot, right? Uh, you can see this slot. Okay. So this are the ports of Juniper. Means like that FPC. When you see the FPC, this is one of the FPC. This entire this from here to here. Within that, pick one, pick two. Similarly, we have FPC another. Pick one, pick two. This is a modular chassis. Okay, for 304, which has inbuilt RE. Okay. So that is why RE slot is not separate, but this is one of the interface. So in Juniper, what is happening? They have assigned interface means when you are assigning any IP, you have to cover with logical interface. Okay, you will not be able to use a physical one because that script is built in like this. You will not be able to use any of the physical interface like G000. You will not be able to use. That is with the way how Juniper is built. By default, the logical interface, if you want to use G000, by default, you will use unit 0. Okay. And Juniper device also has the capability of assigning VLAN IDs. Okay. So if you are using this as a P router and you are traversing the VLAN from the C side, let's say here another node is connected. Okay. And here another node is connected. And from here to here, all the MAC addresses are coming. Okay. You can create L3 SVA interface in VMX3, VMX4. So similarly, what are the capabilities of Cisco 9300 or Nexus switches or which has a core L3 capabilities? But that is a switch. Here it is a router. It has routing capabilities. It has having routing database capabilities of around high number of route. But along with that, it has capabilities of creating SVAs. Okay. So so that is why Juniper everywhere it is used logical. This is how it is built. Okay. Okay. So let's say I have so here we have assigned interface IP. Also, I will configure loopback. So you can either configure unit 0 or you can put dot. So family inet address. So 10.0.255.2. 10.0.255.2/32. So this is how you have created the config. Just, just a second.
Sir, here one query, actually couple of queries if you don't mind.
Yeah, no issues. Yeah, ask.
Okay, so first thing that if you can go scroll up a little bit, where you assigned IP in the okay, here also we can see gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. This
Hello?
interface we have. Hello, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, you're
Hello.
you're audible now, but there was some glitch. Yeah.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Yeah, it is clear now. Yeah, tell me.
Okay. So this 0/0/0 interface, we have assigned an IP. So if suppose like it is connected to one of the devices, other devices, maybe some switch, where
Yeah,
multiple VLAN, it is a connected 0/0/0 is connected to one of the switches trunk
yeah,
link,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I want to create multiple VLANs within that interface. Then how
Yes.
we are going to assign the units?
So that is a separate purpose. If you here, if you see VLAN tagging, once it is on this that interface, this particular interface will not be able to use unit 0 anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So once VLAN tagging is on, after that you can create set interface G000 unit 1. Okay. Then you can assign any IPs. Okay, 1.1.1/32.
Okay, like for each VLAN, we have to write that one, like units.
Units. So whatever VLAN is there in switch, okay, let's say VLAN 1, okay, VLAN 2, VLAN 3, whatever VLAN, those are L2 VLANs. Okay. Let's
Hmm.
say behind here, this one is a Cisco switch. Okay.
Mhm.
These are the L2 VLANs
Okay.
and also L3 VLANs. Okay. L2 VLAN, you want to traverse those MAC address here, and here is the SVIs. SVIs,
Hmm.
you know, right? Packet flow of the SVIs. So
Right.
SBI, once it is created, all the MAC address will get this one as the default gateway.
Hmm.
Okay, so LAN user who is sitting here, they will be carrying those VLAN. Inter VLAN routing will happen. So let's say LAN user is having a depot, or their entire house is configured with VLAN 100. Okay, and VLAN 100 is something which is an internet VLAN. Okay. Now, but they want to access an application which is under VLAN 200. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, how will they access? Here, VLAN 200 is passing. Let's say, see, this will digress the topic. So I will just give you a brief. Okay.
Okay.
Here, user is sitting. Okay. It will carry VLAN 200 and 100. VLAN 100 is internet. VLAN 200 is application. So 200 is passing from here. There is a trunk link. It is passing here to here. Here I have configured VLAN 100. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's say VLAN 100 I have configured. Hundred. Okay. And similarly, another application which is 10.10.10.10. It is my application server, which is okay. So we have 100 and 100. So once you create this, currently I will not be able to do, because it will say unit 0. I have to remove this. Okay, I will try to remove. I will show you. Okay. So I'm assigning each VLAN with 100.
Okay, that correlation need to be made, that which unit and which VLAN.
Yes, yes. So once you do this, you will be able to see. You will see for so interface starts. Sorry, you have to go to run. So interface starts G0/0/0. You will see all the interface VLAN are there. Okay. So with this, inter-VLAN routing will also work. This is separate topic. Okay.
Got it. On one last question regarding this is when we are committing, so
Hmm.
will it commit to that to both the arrays, or do we need to do commit synchronize, or
No, no, no. See, commit synchron, there are some basic command that needs to be there. Okay. So set system commit synchronize is one of the command which is needed for RE VM based REs. Okay. And for no in that is for NGRE, which is that is 2000 above. Okay, RE 2000 and above. Okay. Other one which is 1800 for those set system commit synchronize is not mandatory, but you can use. So once you are able to commit on primary array, it will automatically synchronize to secondary array, because those commands are there, and that will synchronize the system.
okay, okay, got it. Has to be there, though, then it will automatically synchronize.
Yes, yes, yes.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
No, I have to.
Okay, so where we were, I will.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it.
I wanted to see the other commands you just did.
Okay, okay. So you want to see the rollback command?
Yes.
Okay. So you understand the rollback procedure, right?
Yeah.
Every MX has a certain sequence of rollback. Okay. So let's say if we do run so system commit, you will see the number of commit we are doing, and there is another command. Sorry. So system rollback. Sorry, here it will not work. You have to exit from the configuration mode. So system rollback compare, and you will see 0 to 30. There are certain where it is showing 0 to 30, 0 to 10. So now if you want to roll back, okay, you have to first check the instance of the rollback. Okay, let's say you have to check the rollback, how much rollback is there. So I am doing rollback 1, it is showing. Okay. Rollback 3, it is showing. Rollback 4. Okay. So there are two type of command. Either you go into the edit mode, you can type this, so pipe compare rollback 1, 4. And another one, if you exclude from here, so system commit. So you will see 5 commands are there. I have 5 instances of command which has been saved. So within that, if I check for the show rollback compare 0 and 4, you will see all the 4 instance from starting from 0 to the end instance. Now, if you want to roll back, let's say I want to roll back this rollback 4. So you have to check first. This is a best approach which we follow. So for rollback 4, we are using, we first check the rollback 4 one. Okay. And in this rollback 4 we do, and this will load the config. Okay. And we will do a show pipe compare and do a compare commit. So I will have to set the root authentication one more time. Joseph, is it fine?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No worries. Yeah. So currently I have configured. Let's move to the OS ISS. Okay. So I don't have any interface configured now. It has been removed. Let me see if I have. Let's do. So interface GE. I have the interface described, and also I will configure the loop back. I'm doing a little bit faster. Okay. Now to make the SIS work, you have to assign interface with family ISO. Okay. Now, you have to go to set interface G000, uh, then unit 0 family ISO. Okay. I will make you understand in future class where we will more about to get to know about the ISO and what is family ISO and what does the protocol means. Okay, those factors. Just I will. This is a demo class, so we'll cover it up. Uh, okay. So I will also have to assign one family ISO for loopback. This is one of the mandatory command for ISS with family ISO, and I will let you know how it is being configured. So there is a system ID and AS number which is being called here. So this is nothing but a system ID being defined with this IP address. Okay, but this is written a different way. Then you have to write it with family ISO. Okay, it is done. Now set. You have to write it in a protocol interface. We have C0 slash dot zero means so everywhere you are calling the ISS, sorry, the logical interface. Okay. Also, you are defining that interface in the loopback. Okay. So this way the entire config is there. Similarly, I will. So everywhere the best approach is once you are able to done the config, you check with so pipe compare, do a commit check, okay, then do the commit. Okay, don't directly put commit operation, it will affect services. And also before that you can do a commit confirm one, okay, or commit confirm two, and check the service you are able to get router access everything, then you do the commit. This is the safest approach that you can follow while doing configuration on the Juniper side. Okay, so you can check the config now. We will have a set interface configured, G interface configured as per the topology we have.
Sir, if multiple people is working on the same router and somebody else also done some temporary configuration like commit confirmed, and I am trying to do after that a permanent configuration, then I have to wait till their time gets timed out, right?
Yes.
Otherwise,
No. You can log them out. So you have to check. You can have this command request system log out terminal. Okay, and put the terminal name
okay,
D0. Okay, you can log them out if you want to. You can take a confirmation from their side and you can log them out before you do any changes, or you can do edit exclusive and do your changes. So your change will not be interrupted.
okay. Even if their configuration get after 5 minutes, temporary configuration maybe somebody
Yeah,
done
yeah,
commit
but
confirm
you
five.
then there will
My
be
con
see, there are two multiple scenarios here you are seeing, because let's say one person is doing a change, you are interrupting the change, you are going into edit exclusive, then the config database, if you are doing a commit, I will show you how the commit is done, what are the process that is involved in commit. Okay, just a second, let me configure here.
Mm.
I'm doing edit exclusive. Okay. Set interface. My interface is G000. So G0/0/0 dot 0 family init address 10.0.11.1/30. 255.1/32. Okay, then I'm calling this under ISIS family ISO address. I have to configure 49.00 dot. Then I have to write every uh, mask here. I have added 00. This one everywhere you will add 10 extra on the first side. Okay, then 001. Last again at the last there is system ID. Then set protocol ISIS interface GE slash is a 0.0. The passive means no hello packet will be initiated from here. Okay. So let's say if you are doing a commit. Okay. Now commit display, I will do the display detail. This will show you what are the process involved in the commit operation. Okay. So set system root authentication plain text password. So again I am putting this. See, you will see all the process that is involved where it is doing the commit. So let's say if you are interrupting, that process ID will show it here. Okay, you will be able to know which process ID is interrupting, and you will see everywhere it will do a commit on the config database. There is a daemon for the config database. So once you do, at a time single commit operation will run. So that database will be logged, whichever is not using the edit exclusive. So that person database will be logged. If say you are committing afterwards, okay, then your database will be logged. It will show one error that a commit database has been logged. Okay, so further you will not be able to do any commit changes. Then you have to ask to exit and unlock the commit database.
That is a simultaneous access, right? When simultaneous access means that time.
Simultaneous, yes.
Huh.
That time, if you are doing the change simultaneously.
And for example, like another user already committed 2-3 minutes ago,
Uh,
and they have performed commit confirm for 6 minutes, for example. Now 2-3 minutes
okay.
ago, you already done the configuration, but commit confirm or commit check is there. So after 6 minutes, that configuration will be reverting back, right?
Okay, huh. So that case, the old config, let's say after that, if you are doing the commit confirm again, right? Your question is, let's say a person commit one confirmed, commit confirm two, and within that commit confirm two, person B has done a commit confirm three again, right?
Hmm.
Then
No,
commit
permanent
confirm
configuration. Permanent configuration.
permanent configuration.
Second
Then commit
person.
confirm two, which was done by person A, will be also saved.
Okay. So it will not
If that
impact
is,
that way.
it will be impacting if commit confirm two is having some issues. Person A commit confirm two is having some issues.
Okay. Okay. Depends.
It depends on scenarios.
Understood. Understood. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any queries? Okay. So I have ISS up between these two. Okay. I'm making ISS up between. Now I will go to VMF 6. I will do the config on VMF 6 and VMF 5 towards VMF 6. Okay. Let me see if I can do for level 2. Okay, so here I will have to do a level 1 disable. Here also I have to do a level 1 disable source protocol ISS interface G so 0 level 1 disable. So once you're done this, ISS will go down. So it is up. Okay, let's say I'm doing the other interface G001. Okay, I'm going to check for P1, this one. Okay, so here I have to check for the other side, which is interface G001. So interface G0/0/1.0 family inet address. You have to configure the inet address as 10 dot. What is the subnet we have given is 10.13.0/30. So this side we will give 1, this side we will give 2. Okay. So 0.13.1/30 and loopback. I think loopback I have configured. Yeah, loopback is already there. And I will call this interface, this, I have to give a description here. Description link to PE2. Okay. And I can call this to protocol set protocol ISIS interface. You can give the interface name 1.0 point to point level 1 disable. Okay. So this is done. I have to now go to configure VMX 6. So what is my interface? That is G001. So set interface G0/0/1 description. You have link to P1. Dot 0. Into point level 1 disable. So set interface loopback 0.0 family inet address 10 dot. What is my loopback IP? 10.0.255.3. So 10.0.255.3. Okay. And you have to call this as passive. ISS interface loopback 0.0 passive. This will not get in production environment. because this was all, it should be already there. So since I'm using a new VM, so it is coming. Okay. So from here you will be able to see level 2 is up. So as adjacency. One second. Okay, I have not given the ISO address for loopback 0.0 family ISO address 49.0.0.002. So we will have to check on the interface GE 0/0/0. It is up. It is up. Okay. So let me check for this. So so level 1 is up. Okay. I will see if I can be able to do level 1, level 2, because here MX5 we will have to do level 1 and level 2. Configure it as level 1 and level 2. So currently this setup everywhere, if you see for level 1, so it is showing towards P1. Okay, so from P1 to P2, let me check if this one is coming up or not. So we have set protocol as family ISO is called. You will have P2. So so we have interface G001. Let me confirm this G001. We have 13.2. We have 13.2. 13 dot. Then it is called in family ISO. This one is loopback interface. We will have proper ISS configured, then protocol. Then somewhere in VM, it is, because if you see, I have the same side config. Somewhere in VM, it is showing problematic where I'm not able to set up the config. Okay, so like this here, ISS level 1 is up, but I have to check why it is not going up in other side. Could be VM issues. Okay.
Any
Okay.
debug we can do to check what packets are getting received or why it is not?
Yes, so we will have, let's say, set protocol as trace options. Okay. Then you have to give a trace option name. Okay. Let's say iss dot log. Okay. Files, you have to create file. File size, you have 10 MB. Okay. flag. All means you will have lots of flags. Which flag you need to check, like CSN. So when you put all, it will give all flags. Okay. So this is actually the packet movement between the two. So the which neighbor it is you have ISS, it will show you the packet movement. Okay. So I'm just checking if do I have set interface. So here you can see. So it is adding area to LSP to level 2 LSP. 1 second. I have here I have disabled L1, right? So here I say 000 is 0.1, 001 is there, point to point. Look back passive. We have ISO and okay. See, the issue is we don't have this interface in family ISO. Now it is up. Okay. So like this, you have to check in trace option. You will see the LSP area it is getting to L2 PSP. LSP generation is adding out. Okay, but here it is getting task job deleted because ISO is not there. So 3 is not able to reach to P router. Okay. Now if I able to do the ping, ten dot zero dot 255.1. Okay, ping is working. If you do a rapid count, okay, so this is how I have not given you in depth of how what is the terminology in ISS, but I will in once I start the entire syllabus. It is not started yet, so once I start the entire syllabus, we'll be able to get to more detail. Okay, on ISS. So today we, I think you have got some view on what is ISIS, what are the level one, how level one is there, what is level two. You can see attributes level one and level two. Yeah. And I have not since currently it is working all as level one, level two because I have not defined it. So level one, it will show database will show routes in level one and show routes in level two. So link switched packet that we have 3 LSPs and 3 LSPs here. So that is why attribute are showing level 1 and level 2. Okay, if you want to see now, if I remove set protocol, ISS, sorry, ISS interface G00 level 1. sudo ISIS will go down. Sudo. Okay, now any side you will get level 1 is disabled. So here also I will go to, in lab it is not going down, but in real time it should go down with level 1 disable. Okay, so you can see it is a level 2 route which is there. So this one is level 2. So this will be remaining as a backbone. This route will be carrying over to this network, and this will distribute to other network. Let's say I'm having other let's say we have another router, and you are connecting to this. Okay, it will not connect now because I'm running. So all the route will go to here. This route will go to here, and this will distribute to other side as per the shortest path calculus. Okay. So this is something on the overview side of ISS. Any query you have on this? I've not gone in depth on this for now.
Okay, so from level 2, whichever routes they're gathering, it will then
Yes.
send it to level 1, right?
Yes.
Backbone.
Yeah, backbone is level 2.
The backbone is level 2 or level 1?
Level 2.
Okay. And in the adjacency, there was another, it was showing as L3. What is that? Can you show that?
So that is level 1 and level 2, both attributes are enabled. Okay. If you see ISS database, run so ISS SPF. So attribute it is saying having level 1 and level 2 both for this particular peer. See, this design is not proper. Okay. So always ISS backbone will be level 2. Okay. But here what I have done, here I have not defined anything. So level 1 and level 2 are by default will be enabled. Okay. But here what I have done, here I should disable set protocol G00 set protocol ISS G00. Okay, now you see level 1 is this side, level 2 is this side. Okay, now if you see for run so SS, because 3 will be showing until you have this type of design, which is not proper.
Understood.
So here,
Understood, sir.
okay. So any more doubt you have? So here I have level 1 here. Here I have level 2. Similarly, additional, if I build like tree topology or anything, it will be going like this. So next class, tomorrow we'll cover up the BGP. I will provide you an overview of how BGP is configured, the IBGP, EBGP session. Okay. then that will be something on the demo side of the BGP. Then you can decide further when to start.
So I have one generic common question. EM0 interface on the
So sorry,
Emacs
your voice is breaking up.
is it clear now? Sir? Is it better?
No. Anyone else facing? Uh, anyone else are able to hear properly?
Some disturbance is there in the voice.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you, sir. Yeah. Now it is clear.
Okay.
Improved a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. EM0 interface on that MX series switch. Like, is it a logical interface or it's uh,
It's a logical interface. EM0 is a management interface which is used, but it is not, since it is attached to the magazine board, means to the board CB. Okay, so EM0 in EX switches, or this is a inbuilt interface. If you see this EM0, EM1, these are virtual interface which is used on system basis. Okay, it is being assigned with an IP because this is a VM. Okay, this is not a preferred way. From even if you contact tag, they will not suggest you with this EM interface. You have to consider loopback as the management, because in cases loopback is the virtual interface which is always up. Okay. EM which is something built into the board. So let's say run so chassis hardware. You have CB0. Okay, and FPC0. So this FPC, if it is inbuilt, this EM0 will be built into this board FPC0. So by default, EM will be going down if there is some hardware issue on the FPC. Okay, so that is why EM0 will not.
can we assign VLAN to a loopback? Is that possible?
VLAN
Because
2, I didn't get. I'm not getting the question.
okay, like for example, if I have a layer 2 switch with VLAN 100 and connected to this MX series router, and I want to assign that SVI on the loopback, is that possible? Like,
No, I'm not still getting. Okay, let's go step by step. Okay, you are saying that you have a switch, a Cisco switch or a MX switch. Oh, sorry, EX switch, right? This is one EX switch. Here, which VLAN is there?
VLAN 100.
Okay.
And its gateway is on the MX switch.
Okay. So you have to assign in a physical interface this 100 VLAN, not on the loopback.
Not on the loopback. Okay.
You see, there is no option. Unit 0 will not. No option of VLAN tagging on the loopback. You can assign interface G0 VLAN tagging. Okay.
Okay.
See this thing. I will close this. Okay. Will show you there are other topology where you will be able to see. Let's say if VPLS is there. Okay. See, currently I don't have this EX switches because EX switches once we have, I can show you the MAC addresses. But here only I will be able to show you the VLAN interface on which I can traverse those MAC address. Okay. So it is not up. It is not up, but so Ethernet switching. No, it is not showing. So here interface types. Let's see if I created IRB interface. Yeah, IRB is created. But yeah, I will show you in one of the class where I will let's say let me check if I can bring on EX switches. Once it's there, I will show you the lab on EX side. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because if you are connecting that EX switch to the MX and we want to assign the management IP on that loopback, like how that can be done, just that query.
No, loopback management, see nothing, no, that is not the best possible approach. Loopback, you cannot assign the wheel. If I don't know how the design is, but if they are saying that this VLAN is carrying VLAN 100, here you have to assign IRB interface. Those IRB interface will carry this VLAN 100 traffic from here as SVI interface. Okay.
Right.
And this
And
IRB interface will be gateway, not the loopback.
and loopback should be a separate management, separate subnet.
Yeah,
from
that is a separate subnet. So you will see there is one config of Ethernet switching. You give the Ethernet switching group name, and in that group name you call that particular VLAN. You will able to create the interface. I will show you the config there is there.
I see.
Okay, anything else?
So one thing, just like this, usually how we do configurations and Juniper routers, like
Yeah.
this features like show compare and commit confirmed. So this is very helpful as that we have seen in most of the cases we want to test out anything. So similar thing is available for Cisco.
I am not sure, not aware of this.
Okay. Because Cisco I have not seen that kind of feature, so that's why I was trying to compare.
Okay. Yeah, so I hope how you feel about this. You can share one feedback to your mentor, and we can proceed on further once. So tomorrow we'll get onto the same time at 12 p.m. and we'll have one overview on BGP, how it is configured in Juniper devices, and we'll see the INET 0 and established session on Juniper. We'll see further. Okay. Thank you for today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Are you
Thank
going to
you.
share the
Yeah.
record?
Apart from Cisco.
Sorry, which one?
What are the additional features we are can have with this Juniper than Cisco?
Then Cisco, you will have redundancy in interfaces. So any gateway router will have redundancy in on the gateway side. Let's say if you are using Cisco Nexus Core L3 switch, that will be high-end switches. That will be very much means high-end, cost efficient. It is not cost efficient and also not scalable that much. So in Juniper, you will have scalability on the interface. You will have scalability on the logical interface side. You will have a protocol used, diverse protocol can be used, and database side, database side is very much large as compared to, because here you will see uh, the disk space also. Hmm. So here I don't think you will be able to see, but if I have VM based environment, you will be able to see. Okay, so like you have a file check system also is there. It is like user friendly type of thing because it is mostly high end Linux. Cisco is also Linux, but this Linux feature is a little bit friendly type, and you have efficient interface type. Yeah, anything else? Okay, so we are good to close, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank